already started working with some of the schools, identifying contact people who will be working with us, because the competition requires that you have, or you assign a mentor to each person that is willing to compete. So, Emily, I'll be asking for some folks from Marietta City. I have one at this time. I'll be asking for others. And, you know, Cobb has, I think the last count, there were 17 different high schools. So the competition is basically for students in grades 9 through 12, with an emphasis on juniors and seniors, because they're the ones that are truly competing for the scholarship funds. So this is the process. The whole community needs to be involved, because, as I said, the students need to be assigned mentors, and the mentors are the ones that help us organize workshops so that these young people will be well prepared and can compete not only on the local basis, but on the state and on the national basis as well. So anybody who wants to sign up to work with the AXO committee, please see me. Thank you. No, can everybody hear me? I'm not going to get the microphone if you can all hear me. Someone said earlier that if there are people in this world that are not spoken up for, they can't speak for themselves, then we need other people to do it. As a retired principal, I would like to say, as chairperson of the Education Committee, we have a committee that is an advocate for children. We believe that all children should receive a fair education and a quality education. One of the things we do is make sure that we attend our county school board meetings as well as the Marietta City School Board meeting. We love children, and we believe that all children should be spoken up for. Recently on the news, earlier this week, I think it might have been Thursday or Friday on the news, statistics and data told us, or revealed to us, that there are children who are being suspended for school. Jackie, being a leader for alternative education, she knows, as well as those of us who listen to the news and who experience every day, that there are children who are being suspended from schools that should not be. Most of the time, they're African American and minority students. The Education Committee meets every third Thursday of the month. The next meeting will be this Thursday, and I think the date is the 15th. I invite you all to come out and attend those meetings. If you can't attend, then send someone. All is not right in Cobb County. And when I say that, once again, we're speaking about children that are being suspended unfairly. I invite you to get involved. The next event that we will spearhead as the Education Committee is going to be the Teacher of the Year luncheon. And that will be the 4th Tuesday. Am I right, this son? The 4th Tuesday in August, the Teacher of the Year. Therefore, I will be contacting Dr. September and Cobb County, Dr. Eden, so that we can have some representatives for the Teacher of the Year at our luncheon. But once again, a child is a precious commodity. And Brianna, I am so proud that you have joined us, that you are an educated woman, that you are not well behaved, because you represent what I have represented for so hard for 30 years. And on behalf of the Education Committee, I invite you all to send a representative to join us as a member of the NWSA.
I'll just follow that good example of kind of being down here. I'm always yelling at people through the week. I should be who's Bill on Saturday. I'm just kidding. I'm very genteel. Very, very, very. It's just that being from South Georgia, we only have one tone, and that's kind of loud. So it has to carry far in the country. So, my name again is Elaine Armster, and I am just really thankful and pleased. I'll echo those sentiments from everyone who has spoken, and just listening to the conversations of everyone in this room, that this is a fabulous opportunity to be in help out with the housing committee, and that is something that I'm very, very passionate about. One, I guess from all aspects of it, in my professional life, I'm sometimes an engineer, and so I work on the development side of developing infrastructure, transportation, housing, and working on commercial industrial projects. But at the end of the day, after everyone has had a chance to be industrious, you need somewhere to retire, somewhere to go home to, somewhere that'll keep your stuff safe while you're away. And so everybody deserves to have that opportunity. So one of the things that I'm assisting with and just started assisting with is that initiative. And there are certainly a lot of bright minds, bright ideas here. And so anything that would help in that initiative, we know that certainly with the shift in economy and just the times that we're in, so many people that were not impacted before by housing issues are now being impacted by housing issues. So it has really become a global issue. And so with that, I would just say that I'm very pleased. I'm honored to be associated with this association. Ms. Bonner, I would say one of the things that one of my best purchases probably of recent was that 100-year book that the NAACP put out that for the in 2009 to commemorate the 100th anniversary. And I took the time to read, to learn for me about some of the pioneers, the names that you often hear, but then the unspoken, the unnamed that are often photographed. And it was so inspiring. It was so inspiring. And so it's just a pleasure and a delight and in full humility that I join in the efforts that are going on here. Thank you.
I don't think there's any other chairperson that wants to tell what we do to Cobb. At this particular time, we're going to ask our guests to take the 4 chairs up here. And of course, Stephen will be sitting in for Miss Alicia Perry Johnson. The only man in the room. Marcus County, he's right. Marcus, you are right. But this part of the afternoon is really a pleasure for us because the 4 people that are here represent something very near and dear to the NAACP. This is the first time, as I said earlier, that we're doing this, but it's something now that we will continue to do because the 4 represent what we have been doing here in Cobb County as we try to make Cobb County a place that we all can live in and feel happy and comfortable about. So one of the things that Ken said is, she was doing the thing about Freedom Zone last week is, you notice I like to do the black white stuff. Salt and pepper. A little salt here, a little pepper here. And her and Pedro, that was the chair for our Freedom Foundation, was just absolutely a wonderful time. They brought together some pieces that we needed to bring together here in Cobb County. So we were happy about that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have Brianna come and, say a poem for our awardees. I was gonna sing, but I said, but we are. And before you do that, why don't, and this is, we're ad-libbing here. What I'd like to, yes, I do that, I always try to. Just have them speak first, okay.
I'm very honored, this recognition today, and I don't take it for granted, because, yet for God's grace, I'd be somewhere else. And yet for His grace, a little girl growing up in Anderson, Alabama, poor family, but born to loving parents, God-fearing parents, really puts the right stuff in me. And so when people say, oh, Shannon, you need to read Lockheed Martin, who would have thought that little black young girl running around Anderson would be building multi-billion-dollar aircraft today, right? But for the grace of God, all things are possible.
That's right.
And so when I hear you all talk about your focus on education and our youth, I have to tell you, that is my passion. And so though I have to build airplanes, guys, you'll see me dipping a lot in terms of supporting outreach and education. I do think we have to be accountable and responsible for our children. And so anytime I get the chance to speak, that's what I'm talking about. Emily knows this, and I love her leadership. We are blessed to have her in Cobb County. And we're blessed to have people here who really care, who genuinely care about our children. And regardless of how they're shaped, what color they come in, how they're packaged, we care. And that's why I love being in Cobb County. And so I'm going to continue to build aircraft. I'm going to keep my eyes open on the education side to what we're doing for our youth. We had the honor this week, and Emily so wonderful. She's a great partner. She allows us to come into and be a part of her school and the vision that she has. And so to go in and support the first school in the state of Georgia to be STEM certified. Folks, we're doing some good things here, right here in our community. So I encourage you, I really want to clone me. Kim probably feels the same way too. Because there's a lot that we're doing all the time, but I'm never too tired to come out and do something that's going to make a difference. And one person can make a difference. Don't ever forget that. Again, I'm blessed. I get to do what I do every day, and I love Lockheed Martin as a company, but I love this community. I love the ability to, again, to touch somebody's life in a positive way. And so my resume doesn't say that. Talk about the Lockheed Martin work with us. It's a wonderful company. It's a great work out there. You all know that already. But again, don't stop doing what you all are doing. I listened very closely to your introduction, and it takes everybody.
Yeah.
It takes everybody to make it to drive this change. So keep up the great work, ladies. You inspire me. Because I was telling Kim, for the next 6 weeks, I've got events every weekend. My husband's gonna leave me. That's okay. Anymore. Work a lot, people. You're gonna have to find a date. So I may be calling one of you to be a date. But I do it because I think, just sometimes, your being here sends a message that this work is important. And so, Ian, thank you. And I know you